Hey there, Odoo users. Today I'd like to go over a default functionality that's included in base Odoo. Right now we're looking at version 17 of Odoo, but this feature is also included in version 16 and version 15 as well. In my opinion, this feature is really improved and quite enhanced in version 17 as well compared to the older versions of Odoo. So that's why I'd like to show you a bit of a breakdown on how it looks in version 17 today. This functionality that I'm speaking about is the email templates. Perhaps you've wondered um, how the breakdown is of those automated emails that are sent out in multiple models in your database. Perhaps a sales order, you've seen automated emails perhaps for the confirmation of a sales order or cancellation of a sales order, so on and so forth. These automated emails, you do indeed have the ability to edit them and adjust them to your liking without major code adjustments. So let's take a look at that real quick. If we go into the settings app, you're going to want to make sure that you have the developer mode enabled. That will bring up the technical menu. Once the technical menu is open, we can go scroll down to the email area, and then we can see here the email templates. This will provide us with a full list of email templates that are currently set up by default. If you would like to create a new one, you can go ahead and click new, but in this case, we'll work with our existing email template. We'll take a look at our sales order confirmation email template. Right now, what we're looking at is the default creation that Odoo set for us. And we can see some of the text and verbiage that is entered here. And right away, you have the ability or flexibility to remove or enter in any text that you'd like to right away. You can also adjust how this text is viewed. So you can perhaps change the font, you can change the sizing of the text, as well as making it bold, underlined, so on and so forth. So you have a multitude of powerful tools that will help you organize your data just how you would like it. Some specific features that I'd like to point out. A new functionality is if you click the forward slash, you have a full structure list of items that you can include in your email template. This includes a bulleted list, numbered, as well as a checklist, and you can even insert a table. We can see here a full list of items that can be added to your email template. And one specific option that I think is really neat for version 17 is the chat GBT feature. You can enter in any text, specifically a question asking to create or generate a string of text to then be added into your email template. With the power of AI, it'll generate a response which you can then copy and paste into your email template very easily. You can also hover over some existing text, click the AI button, and it will rewrite the text that you just highlighted and give you some more options if you'd like to just change how it's formulated. Another nice option here is that you have the ability to reset the template. If you make any changes, and perhaps you've made a lot of changes and you just like a clean slate and go back to the default um, template that was provided right out of the box, you can go ahead and click this reset template button, and it'll take you back to um, the original template. Another nice feature that I'd like to point out is the dynamic placeholder option. If we scroll down and then enter in our forward slash, as I noted before, we have this dynamic placeholder option right here. What this does is it takes an existing field that is currently listed on your sales order, and it will provide dynamic data directly into your email template. So, for example, let's say we would like to add in the order date that's listed on the sales order. For example, I would type in the text here is the order date, just for an example. And then we would go ahead and click the dynamic placeholder. And let's see, order date. And then we can see that we added that dynamic placeholder. Just so we can see this in action, we'll go ahead and save this. And we will scroll to a sales order. and we'll click an existing one. And directly on the sales order itself, you have the ability to select multiple templates when you go ahead and send any message in the chatter. So for example, in this scenario, we'll click our sales order confirmation, and then it will generate this data for us. We can see here the order date that I added. The dynamic placeholder references the order date field that's listed on the sales order. Once the sales order was confirmed, that order date was generated and therefore added on to this email template. Let's go back to our settings. Another nice feature is the automated translation that Odoo includes. So right out of the box, it provides the translations with multiple languages, and based off of the language set on the contact, it'll then translate the email. So let's go back to our email templates, go back to our sales order confirmation. And if we click this button right here, we can see the automated translations that are added for us. We have three options: Albanian, English, and German. In English, it'll show us the body of text that's included, and then it's also translating it in these other languages as well, the same text that's included within the body. You can make any adjustments that you would like to the translation of this, but right out of the box, it should be translated into the listed language. Now let's see it in action. We will take the sales order that's listed here, and for the customer deco attic, we will change the language to German. We'll go ahead and save, and then go back to this sales order. We'll send a message, and then load our sales order confirmation template. And just like that, it's automatically translated for us based off of the translation that's listed on the email template. For any changes that you'd like to make, you can go ahead and make them, but right out of the box, it provides you with a great translation right away. So that's basically it. These are some of the great features that have been added in version 17. Hopefully you've learned something from this demo. And if you have any questions regarding this functionality or anything regarding Odoo in general, we'd be more than happy to assist you. Thanks so much for watching.